on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk, a message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of.
Brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time-to-talk, a message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out. The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
How is your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The following is a presentation of Roosevelt University Athletics. This afternoon from Springfield, Illinois, it's Roosevelt University women's basketball. From the Track Recreation Center on the campus of the University of Illinois-Springfield in Springfield, Illinois, this afternoon it is Roosevelt University women's basketball today, a non-conference matchup between Roosevelt and Illinois-Springfield. We'll have more on the pregame in a moment, but now first the playing of our national anthem. And once again, from the Track Recreation Center in Springfield, Illinois, this afternoon it is Roosevelt University women's basketball. And hello again, everybody. Great to be with you as we get ready to go. I'm Tom Westenfeld. Great to have you along with us on this Sunday afternoon. Roosevelt and Illinois-Springfield, and the Lakers coming into this matchup. Well, we'll get to that in a moment. First, we'll get to the introductions of today's starting lineups.
At center, a 6'3" junior from Lake Mills, Wisconsin, number 23, Isabella Pinta. At guard, a 5'8" freshman from Rosendale, Wisconsin, number 25, Aubrey Leonard. And at forward, a 6' junior from West Des Moines, Iowa, number 33, Bryn Ketcher. The head coach of the Lakers is Dion Thomas, assisted by Kevin McManaman and Haley Lysak. And now, get on your feet for your UIS Prairie Stars. At guard, a 5'7" junior from Rock Island, Illinois, number 3, Kayla Rice. At guard, a 5'5" graduate student from Milwaukee, Wisconsin, number 7, Kennedy Osterman. At guard, a 5'9" freshman from Joliet, Illinois, number 15, Molly Knight. At guard and forward, a 6' freshman from Canton, Illinois, number 23, Allison Wheeler. And at center, a 6'1" junior from Dallas, Texas, number 33, Alicia McDaniel. The head coach of the Prairie Stars is Olivia Burt, assisted by...
And there you have the introductions of today's starting lineups for this afternoon's Sunday matinee. Roosevelt against Illinois-Springfield. As we come into this game here this afternoon, Lakers are in search of their second victory of the year here in what will eventually be the 2026 season, as the Lakers coming in at 1 victory, 5 defeats on the season, as their last game was a heartbreaking 83-82 loss to Northern Michigan. That was back on the 6th of December at the Goodman Center in downtown Chicago. Meanwhile, Illinois-Springfield coming in 3-6 on the year. They are 2-3 here at the track. And just like that, we're ready to go for basketball here this afternoon. Roosevelt against Illinois-Springfield. Lakers coming out in their road black jerseys today. Black tops, black shorts, and the white numerals. Illinois-Springfield, the white tops, white shorts, and it looks like dark blue numerals. Lakers will be going as we look at it in the opening half from our left to right. And Illinois-Springfield right to left. Great to have you aboard on this frigid Sunday afternoon in December, as we get ready to go for basketball on the road here in Springfield. Official into the center circle, and the Lakers have won the opening tip. Again, they're going as we look at it from our left to right. Kelly Boyle has it. Set it up ahead now. Aubrey Leonard into the RU front court. Has it to the right edge of the center circle. Wide right, Isabella Pita. Lobbed it in low right. That was Ketcher, rather, lobbing it in for Pita low right. And that sails out of bounds. Lakers turning it over on their first possession of the game. In Illinois-Springfield, they'll move it all the way right to left. They'll bring it into the forecourt far side. Angling to the right side, Kennedy Osterman leads the team with 24 three-point field goals so far this season. Brought it back out high. Molly Knight dribbles it off her right knee. Got it right back. Angles to the left side. Picked it up now wide left beyond the arc. Fed it back out high left. Kayla Rice into the lane on a quick pass, then a quick kick out wide left. Here's a drive in from the left side, then a kick out back out high. And then Murray Outley with a partial block and a shot from the top of the arc. Offensive rebound, or offensive recovery to be more accurate, by Kayla Rice, who then buries a three from outside left. And now the Lakers turning it over. Looked up after writing Kayla Rice's three into the scorebook. Saw they had tossed it out of bounds far side, and it'll be Illinois-Springfield with the ball back. 9:08 remaining in the opening quarter. As UIS with the ball in the front court. Knight has it off to the left side. Got it now to the left elbow. Driving in from there is Alicia McDaniel. Good defensive work by the Lakers, shutting off the avenue. McDaniel had to bring it out high. Out between the circles with it now, Osterman. Drives in right elbow, spins, brought it back out now high left. Shot clock at 8. Off to the left side with it, Rice. Driving to the left elbow. Pulls up about a 17-footer. Back rim and out, rebound baseline right. And it goes to Roosevelt as Boyle able to get to the rebound for the Lakers. Long lob, wide left. Little drive in here, running one-hander, too hard off the glass. Rebound and a follow-up goes in for Isabella Pita. After Aubrey Leonard, the initial shot. Lakers are on the board, and it's now a 3-2 UIS lead. Illinois-Springfield with the ball in the front court. 3 substitutions ready to come in for the Prairie Stars. Among them will be Libby Blythe. Little back cut here and a high-low pass. Down low right, short shot banks in. Kennedy Osterman with a shot down low. Had to wait for the traffic to clear to find out who made that shot. And with that made shot, UIS now with a 5-2 lead. Lakers had the ball in the front court in the lane. Off-balance shot. Banks too hard for Isabella Pita. And the rebound goes to Kennedy Osterman. She brought it into the front court. 2 quick passes now to the left wing. Driving in from there. Running one-hander goes in from Molly Knight. Her first 2 of the game. Coming in averaging 5.1. And Illinois-Springfield out to a quick 7-2 lead. Aubrey Leonard near side into the front court. Angles over to the far side now with it. Picked it up wide left. Lob in now low left to Boyle. Kick out wide right to Murray Outlay. And an open shot for 3, a little bit short. Rebound to Bryn Ketcher. She's double teamed on the left baseline. Got out of that. Fed it into the corner, and a 3 by Pita misses. Rebound baseline right into the corner it goes. And it goes out of bounds. It'll be Illinois-Springfield with the ball back. So the 3 substitutions coming into the game now for Illinois-Springfield. Julia Mingus coming into the game, averaging 12.6 an outing. As it is a 7-2 Illinois-Springfield lead. UIS operating in the front court. Out high right with it now, Mingus. Passed it to the left point to Knight. Dropped it, got it right back. Knight fakes right, goes left. Bouncer now left baseline. Bobbled and then recovered. As with it there is Blythe. Brought it back out now. Here's Simmons with it. Elandon Simmons running one-hander. Banks too hard off the glass. Then fell off the front of the rim and out, and the rebound goes to Roosevelt. Bryn Ketcher had the defensive rebound. Up ahead now to Boyle, who launches a 3 from the left. In and out. Rebound down low left. Battle for here. Players to the floor on the left edge of the lane. And we'll see what the call is going to be here. It'll be jump ball, I believe. Or did they call a foul here? Don't see a foul posted on the board. It'll be UIS basketball. I believe it was an alternate possession call. So they'll move it all the way right to left. They have a 5-point lead at 7-2. 6:46 to go in the opening quarter. UIS into the front court. Off to the left side with it now, Osterman. Lobbed it, top of the key. Holding it there now, Simmons. Simmons still holding. Hands it off. Driving in right side, Mingus. Flipped it back out, top of the arc to Knight. Shot clock under 10. Knight the drive down the right edge of the lane, laid it in. So Knight with 4 in the game. And the Lakers down 9-2. Aubrey Leonard wide right in the front court. Backed it up beyond the arc. Drives in low right. Passed it now right point. Bobbling and getting it back there for the Lakers. And that's going to be Isabella Pita. Around the arc, then wide right. Into the corner now. Outlay fakes a 3, steps in, misses an 18-footer. And the rebound cleared by Kennedy Osterman for UIS. Prairie Stars into the front court. Osterman all the way down the right edge of the lane. Had her avenue shut off. Dropped it back now for Simmons. Drives into the lane, running one-hander. Banked it in. Count the hoop. Foul called. And Elandon Simmons to the line now. Elandon Simmons to the line for the 3-point play opportunity here. They call that foul on Isabella Pita, her first and the team's first. And Simmons to the line for the 3-point play opportunity. Elandon Simmons, 4 of 8 from the line this year. And the free throw is off the back rim and out. And the rebound goes to Isabella Pita for the Lakers. Aubrey Leonard into the RU front court. Alyssa McDaniel ready to come back into the game now for UIS. Murray Outlay, top of the arc, has it. Actually just a tad off to the left side of the key. Bounced it top of the circle now to Leonard. Leonard backs up, now drives into the lane. Took it in deep. Shielded by an official for the moment. And then a pass coming this way. And it'll be tracked down just in front of us here by Isabel Lindo. Lindo able to save it. Now to Leonard, left of the lane. Turnaround shot from about 8. Misses off the front of the rim. Lakers get the offensive rebound. Follow-up will miss by Pita. And the rebound, baseline right, going to Molly Knight. That shot in deep by Pita, never hit the rim. Knight on the drive. Lane is wide open, running one-hander. Banks and then misses off the left side of the rim, and the rebound goes to Isabella Pita for the Lakers. Pass up ahead, off the mark and out of bounds, and it'll be Illinois-Springfield with the ball back. Alicia McDaniel back into the game now for the Prairie Stars. She leads the team with 5.1 rebounds a game. As the Stars to inbound near sideline. Libby Blythe to bring it in. Brought into the backcourt side of the timeline. Then it's Kennedy Osterman into the forecourt. Moves it now wide right. Picked it up, free throw line extended. Around the arc they go. Into the left corner. Shot clock now is under 10. Here's Kayla Rice spinning left side. Backed it up beyond the arc. Got it over now to Mingus. Drives into the lane. Dropped it back top of the key. Then a whistle. And a travel will be called after the pass was caught. And it'll be Roosevelt with the basketball back. And we have our first timeout of the game. 4:51 remaining in the opening quarter. Timeout on the floor with a score It is Illinois-Springfield 11 and Roosevelt 2. We'll take a break and come back. You're tuned to Roosevelt University women's basketball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
Well, before the timeout, it appears that Tatiana McLaren got called for a foul, so it's Roosevelt ball. They work it into the front court and then around the arc. 13 to shoot. Bounce pass now baseline right, and then a lean-in shot will go in, as hitting that is Ava Brandenburg. Just into the game for the first time after the timeout, and the Lakers back to within 7 at 11-4. Baseline right as UIS right back the other way, and Kayla Rice hits about an 8-footer from the right side. She has 5 in the game. And on the exchange, 13-4 in favor of UIS. In the lane, Aubrey Leonard had a wide open chance there, as there were no defenders in the lane. Missed the shot, got her own rebound. Out front now, Brandenburg misses a 3 from straight away, and the rebound goes left of the lane to Kelly Osterman. Kennedy Osterman brought it into the front court. Spins now to the foul line there, brought it back out high left. Holding it there now, Kayla Rice. Rice fakes left, went right, dribbled it off her foot. Loose ball picked up by Kelly Boyle for the Lakers. She'll pull up and let everybody pass at the timeline. Now brought it into the front court. Baseline right now. Long pass to Marie Outley, who spins and then drops it in from down low. A little mini back cut there. Marie, her first 2 of the game, she averages 11.7 a game. And it's now a 13-6 Illinois-Springfield lead. Prairie Stars have the ball in the front court. Back cut here. Bounce pass down low, and then a block from behind by Marie Outley as a pass went in deep to Libby Blythe. And let's see here, it went out of bounds. They're going to call it Roosevelt ball as substitutions coming into the game now. Molly Knight among those back into the game, along with Julia Mingus along with Landon Simmons for Illinois-Springfield. Lakers have the ball now. Boyle into the front court, far side. A lot of traffic there. They tried to set a screen. It didn't work out. They bring it out front now to Outley, who swings it wide right, and then a 3. Bad luck there. It went in and out for Emma Urick just into the game. Rebound far side going to Molly Knight. Long lob up ahead. Tipped out of bounds there. Allison Wheeler just into the game. Was the intended recipient of that pass. And not able to hold on to it. It got tipped out. It'll be Roosevelt ball. Lakers right now struggling. 3 of 13 from the floor to start this game. Boyle into the RU front court. Has it into the center circle. Goes around the Brandenburg screen. Drives in low left and then misses a lane attempt as it rolls around and out. Rebound to Marie Outley. Back to Urick, and she'll get called for a travel. She had it right to the key. Tried to start into the lane and got called for the walk. And it'll be Illinois-Springfield with the basketball back. Landon Simmons to inbound the ball here for the Prairie Stars. Brought it into Kennedy Osterman. Osterman into the front court across the timeline. Sends it off to the right of the key now. Wheeler with it. Back out front, Simmons. Left side again, Osterman on the drive. Into the lane. Drew contact, tosses up the shot, does Osterman. It did not fall, but she was able to draw the foul, and so she'll go to the line to shoot 2. Foul here on Isabel Lindo. That'll be her first and the team's second. And it will be free throw time here for Illinois-Springfield. 2:34 for the quarter. And the free throw here is in for Osterman. Want to correct myself. No foul was assessed earlier on. As UIS, the scoreboard still with 0 fouls showing. Second free throw, that was in. So Osterman hits, and it's now a 15-6 UIS lead. Kelly Boyle up the near side, kind of hops it into the front court. Guarded near side right in front of us by Mingus. Sends it baseline right to Urich. Into the lane, then lobs it far side. And I was watching the flight of the ball. Meanwhile, Landon Simmons took a fall and was able to draw a charge, and it'll be Illinois-Springfield with the ball back. So, a 15-6 ball game. And it'll be Illinois-Springfield with possession of the basketball. And they call that foul on Emma Urich, her first of the game and the team's third. Out high left, and a three-ball rainbows in for Kennedy Osterman. Her first three-pointer of the game, second of the game overall for the Prairie Stars, who now lead at 18-6. Kelly Boyle into the front court was about to say she was going to get away from it with a carry, but you heard the whistle. And so Boyle gets called for the carry, and UIS to inbound. It'll be brought in right in front of our mic. Simmons to bring it in. Brought it in now to Kennedy Osterman. She'll bring it across the timeline, top of the center circle. Lobbed it now. Top of the three-point line to Simmons. Simmons fakes a pass in deep into the lane. Running one-hander is in. Landon Simmons hits the shot on the drive down the paint. She has 4. 14-point lead for UIS at 20-6. Coming up in the final 90 seconds of the quarter. Good ball movement around the arc, and then a pass into the lane, and then driving into the lane, Isabel Lindo for the lay-in. Lindo averaging 6.8 a game, her first 2 of the day. As Alicia McDaniel ready to check back into the game for UIS. Prairie Stars have the ball in the front court, leading it 22-6. Circling around to the left side now is Rice. Tosses it right side, and then a three-ball will go in, hitting that one Kennedy Osterman. So another three-ball, and now the Lakers want to take time as 1:11 remaining in the opening quarter, and UIS out now to a 25-8 lead. It's a 30, so we'll stay here. UIS scoring early and often in this game, and now they have been able to build up a 17-point lead with just over a minute remaining here in the opening quarter. Lakers' first game since their loss a week ago yesterday at the Goodman Center. Right now, Illinois-Springfield at 9 of 14 shooting, 64.3%. And the Lakers right now at 25% at 4 of 16. And from a Roosevelt standpoint, that is a bad combination statistically. And it adds up to a 20. Now they have put up 23-8 on the board. As 1:11 remaining here in the opening quarter. Lakers will inbound. They'll move it into the forecourt. Kelly Boyle at the controls. Ran it around a double team there. Sends it into the right corner. Pulling up there is Lindo. Had it blocked from behind. Ball loose down low, and then a whistle in deep. And this will send the Lakers to the foul line here. They call that on Alicia McDaniel. And that will be for McDaniel, her first, and the team's first. And it'll be free throw time here for the Lakers. First one, line drive off the front of the rim and out for Isabella Pita, coming in at 82.6% from the line. Lakers as a team, 57.6% from the line so far here in the early going of the season. Here comes the second free throw, and that is in. So it's now a 23-9 lead in favor of Illinois-Springfield. Mingus into the front court. Tosses it wide right, then a return pass out high with it now. McDaniel drives in right edge of the lane. Wheels down low on Pita. Picked up the dribble, spins again, and sends it wide left, and it'll be a kick ball, and it'll be, looks like they're going to call it a Lakers ball. It went out of bounds, saw the official as well. Looked like signaled a kick ball there, but it'll be Roosevelt possession. Boyle into the front court, coming up in the final 30 seconds of the quarter. Lakers trailing it 23-9. Boyle lobbed it wide right. Lindo behind the back dribble, right of the lane. Back out now, right side, and with it is Leonard. Her three off the front of the rim and out. Rebound right of the lane, and able to get to it there. Libby Blythe had to sprint a few steps to get to the ball. Up ahead now, here's Mingus into the front court. 15 seconds for the quarter, no shot clock for the rest of the opening frame. So UIS looking to hold it out for one, it appears. Mingus works it left side around the screen set there by McDaniel. Drives in left of the lane and then lays it in. Drive all the way to the hoop there. And that makes it a 25-9 ball game. 1.4 remaining, and now ball tipped out. Lakers to inbound again, and they'll, it appears, just run out the time As a tough first quarter for the Lakers here on this Sunday afternoon. Your score after the opening 10. It is Illinois-Springfield 25, Roosevelt 9. We'll take a break, come back with quarter 2 after we take this time out. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
As we come back, we're underway here for the start of quarter number 2, and Roosevelt with possession. They'll move it here off the inbound, left to right into the forecourt. Boyle with it out high right, lobbed it in now, baseline right. Spin move on the double team by Pita, and she's able to draw the foul. This will be called here on Alicia McDaniel, and that'll be her second and the team's first in the second quarter for Illinois-Springfield. And Isabella Pita now to the line here for the Lakers. Lakers right now at 4 of 17 shooting for the game. And the first free throw is off the front of the rim and out. Pita now so far 1 for 3 from the line in the early going. Second one in the air and in. So Pita has been to the line twice, and on both occasions missed the first, then made the second. It's now a 25-10 Illinois-Springfield lead. Prairie Stars had the ball in the front court, left of the key now, faking a pass, then McDaniel drives in left elbow, spins, and gets called for a travel. It'll be Roosevelt with a basketball back. So the Lakers to move it all the way left to right. Inbound pass brought into Kelly Boyle. Boyle brought it across the timeline and had it knocked out of bounds near side by Alicia McDaniel, and it'll be the Lakers to keep it. And for the Lakers now, it'll be Bryn Catcher to inbound right in front of us. Catcher, long pass near sideline, tipped out of bounds, the Lakers to keep it. Molly Knight came flying over, tipped it into the Prairie Stars bench, which is just to my immediate right. And so it'll be Roosevelt possession again. Shot clock is at 22 on the inbound, brought into Aubrey Leonard. Has it free throw line extended right just beyond the arc. Spins away from a defender, went baseline right. Long pass left side to Boyle. A lean in for 3 is in for Kelly Boyle. Boyle, her team leading 18th three ball of the year. Lakers back to within a dozen at 25-13 now. 3 subs ready to come in for UIS. Handoff on the come around now to Rice, who dropped it. Lakers immediately swarm around her defensively, but Rice able to hold on to the ball. Brought it near the timeline of the pass down to Knight. Molly Knight the drive right into the lane. Tosses it left corner, and then a drive in from there. No shot available from Mingus. Brought it back out wide right now to the wing to Knight. Drives in under the basket. Kick out left wing. Catch and shoot 3 is in dead center. That is Libby Blythe hitting the 3 from the left side. And it's now a 28-13 UIS lead. Lakers back the other way. Great pass down low, but then the shot underneath misses for Pita. And the rebound into the lane on the floor picked up by Alicia McDaniel. 2 passes later, off the left side with it on the forecourt. Here's Knight with it. Molly Knight spins left, went right, lobbed it into the lane. No one there, and it'll be a steal for Isabella Pita for the Lakers. To Boyle, long baseball pass up ahead to Marie Outlay, who lays it in. Marie, her second field goal of the game. And it's a 28-15 lead now for Illinois-Springfield. And now as the Prairie Stars bring it up, pass to the far side. No one there, and it'll be Roosevelt basketball. Several subs coming back into the game now for UIS. Landon Simmons among them here coming into the game for the Prairie Stars. 8:10 to go in the half. And it is a 28-15 ball game in favor of Illinois-Springfield. Boyle angles right into the front court. Leonard tried to set the screen out high, didn't work out. Then Boyle lost it off her foot, and the loose ball picked up here. Prairie Stars get it as Mingus picked it up. Off to the left point now, Allison Wheeler. Fed it wide right, Mingus, top of the arc now. A little hesitation, but no shot taken there by Simmons. Off to the left side with it now, Osterman. Stutter steps, had it knocked away left elbow, players to the floor. Howley got to it for the Lakers. 2 passes later, Leonard into the front court. Pulled up, got bumped, dragged the pivot foot, got called for a travel. It'll be Illinois-Springfield ball, and now the Prairie Stars want to take a timeout. 7:35 to go here in the opening half. Timeout on the floor. It is UIS the lead, 28-15. Take a break and come back. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track. GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
Roosevelt right now at 6 of 20 shooting in this game. They made 1 of 7 from three-point range. Meanwhile, Illinois-Springfield 11 of 16. That's 68.8%. And it's a 13-point lead right now for the Prairie Stars, and they have the ball out of the timeout. Now moving all the way right to left after a Roosevelt turnover. Inbound pass brought in. And the Prairie Stars with the ball in the front court is across the timeline with it, Osterman. She passed it right, then now has it back after a return pass at the left point, guarded by Boyle. Back up top, Mingus, the drive into the lane, pulled up. I thought she might have traveled, but there was no call. Right elbow with it now, Osterman. Fed it back, and then a line drive shot in and out in the lane. Didn't see who took it. I got shielded on the view, but then the rebound went to Landon Simmons, who hit a follow-up from 10 in the lane. Simmons now with 6. Lakers trailing it 30-15. Boyle drives left elbow, picked it up there. Off to the right side now, Brandenburg with it. Backed it up beyond the arc. Sends it out high to Lindo. Around wide left now with it. Here's Isabella Pita. Fakes a 3. Pass out front. Great anticipation. Has the steal for UIS, and then a lay-in at the other end. Great anticipation by Allison Wheeler, who got the steal on the lay-in. So now it's a 32-15 lead for Roosevelt. Wide right. Long 3 ball. Too strong there. Offensive rebound. Initially, it was going to go to the Lakers after the miss by Pita, but then it got knocked away, and coming away with a basketball there was Brooks Pachalski, who's into the game for the first time for UIS. Simmons with it, top of the key, fakes a shot. Wheels her way into the lane, turnaround is in from about 6 feet out. Great move to the hoop there by Landon Simmons. It's a 34-15 UIS lead. Kelly Boyle, the walk into the RU front court. Picked up at the timeline there by Julia Mingus. Lob off to the right side to Brandenburg. Wheels away from a defender. Weaves into the lane, running one-hander. Banks and misses, but a foul called. And this will be, it looks like a block here called. It'll be on Brooks Pachalski. Her first of the game, the team's second of the second quarter. New substitutions come into the game for UIS. The UIS pattern here, very reminiscent of what we saw back in the CCAC days with Olivet Nazarene when they subbed 5 players in constantly. As to the line now for the Lakers will be Ava Brandenburg. First one here goes in. Ava, one more on the way. Second one, right there. So Brandenburg makes both. 34-17, UIS with a lead. UIS quickly into the front court. Left side with it, Molly Knight. Pulled up at the foul line, brought it back out high now. With it is Kayla Rice. Long lob to the left corner. Then a catch and shoot 3. That'll miss there for Osterman, and the rebound goes to Roosevelt. Bryn Ketcher had the defensive rebound for the Lakers. Up ahead now to Boyle. Boyle spins her way wide left, free throw line extended. Brought it back out high now. With it here is Lindo into the lane. Off balance shot blocked in deep, then a whistle after the block there by Libby Blythe. See what the call is going to be here. I think they called Blythe on a foul. That would be her first and the team's third of the second quarter. Aubrey Leonard back into the game now for the Lakers. And it'll be Isabel Lindo to the line now for RU. Lindo coming into the game 5 of 10 from the line. Free throw is in. Lindo, one more coming up. And that one is right there. Lindo makes them both. 34-19 UIS the lead. Long lob into the front court now to Molly Knight into the lane. Her shot off the right side of the glass and misses. Rebound on the floor. Scramble for it, and I believe a jump ball will be called. Yep. Now from where we are on the same side as the scores table. So I do not see the alternate possession arrow, but either way we'll have an inbound coming up onto the hoop here to the left. 5:21 to go in the half. It'll be UIS to inbound. Molly Knight to bring it in. Shot clock is at 21 on the inbound. Long wait here and then a whistle. And Isabel Lindo, before the ball was inbounded, got called for a foul. Her second and the team's first here in quarter number 2. Molly Knight on the inbound. Looking. And then again a whistle, and this time an offensive foul here called on UIS. Alicia McDaniel the foul, her third, team's fourth. That was an interesting sequence of events, and the Lakers have possession of the ball. Aubrey Leonard up the near sideline into the front court. Picked up defensively here by Rice. Double team now after the pass went out high to catch her. Back to the left side to Lindo. Lindo the drive in from the left. Scoop shot. Banks then goes around and in. Count the hoop and a foul called. Isabel Lindo to the line for the three-point play opportunity here. Give the foul here to McDaniel. And now that'll be her third. I had her for 3 on the previous foul. That was not accurate. Is back into the game. Landon Simmons now for UIS. 2 free throws coming up for Isabel Lindo. Lindo 2 for 2 from the line in the early going. Free throw here is in as she gets the three-point play try, the conversion, and that makes it a 34-22 game. UIS into the front court after the Lakers tried a half-court trap that didn't work out. Pass around to the left side. Left side 3 got blocked, but then getting it right back was Knight, and UIS will reset out front. With it here, Kayla Rice. Off-balance shot, left elbow, left rim and out. And way up high for the rebound is Isabel Lindo for the Lakers. Lindo brought it into the front court, fed it far side. Now back around up top again with it is Lindo. Nearly carried it, but avoided that call. Bounces into the right corner now to Boyle. Boyle the drive, baseline right. Hatter Avenue shut off. Brings it back out high now to Aubrey Leonard. Leonard fakes right, went left. Zigzags her way now down to the right edge of the lane. Fed it down low, and then a short shot goes in deep. That'll be for Bryn Catcher. Her first 2 of the game. And the Lakers now back to within 10 at 34-24. UIS with a ball in the front court. They move it around the arc off to the right side. Knight dribbles around now, picked it up near the left elbow. Whistle. Oh, thought I heard a whistle, but the play goes on. Shot clock at 13. Way out front now, Rice drives into the lane. Off balance shot over defensive pressure. Air ball came up short, rebound out of bounds, and it'll be Roosevelt basketball. Ava Brandenburg back into the game now here for the Lakers. Multiple subs coming in for the Prairie Stars as now 3:57 to go in the half. Lakers trying to battle back to within single digits. Kelly Boyle will bring it into the front court after the inbound. Boyle across the timeline, guarded by Kayla Rice. Boyle pulled up left of the lane, brought it back out high right to Leonard, who has an open chance at 3, and it's right through. Aubrey Leonard hits the 3, her first points of the game. Lakers back to within 7 now at 34-27 into the forecourt. Osterman picked it up right of the circle. Hands it up now to Rice. Kayla Rice hesitates, drives into the lane. Off balance right-hander banked in for Kayla Rice. Good shot there by Rice. She was off balance, really wasn't square to the basket, but got it to fall. Right back the other way now, Boyle. Fires a pass, baseline right, and then Aubrey Leonard caught the ball. Her heel was over the near sideline near the corner, and it'll be out of bounds to the Prairie Stars, who right now have a 10-point lead at 37-27. 3:21 to go here in the opening half. Inbound brought in near side now to Kennedy Osterman. Angles to the left into the front court. Driving into the lane now, Mingus. Off balance shot hit the front of the rim and out, and the rebound goes to Roosevelt. Bryn catches the defensive rebound. Up ahead now and in from the left side. Lindo barrels in for the lay-in. Isabel Lindo, power move to the hoop. Lakers back to within 37-29. Out high right now, Molly Knight with it in the forecourt. Got it to Simmons near the top of the key. Simmons into the lane, spins down low. Fed it wide left. There's a drive into the lane. Nearly a travel there by Allison Wheeler, but avoided the call. Lobbed to Mingus out high. Back out now between the rings. Here's Molly Knight. Pulled up left elbow. 6 to shoot. Knight still with a dribble. Scoop shot from the right side of the lane. Misses, but looks like Knight was able to draw a foul in deep with 2:33 to go in the half. Kelly Boyle gets called for the foul for the Lakers, her first of the game. And the team's third on the board. And going to the line will be Molly Knight now here for Illinois-Springfield. 37-29 is the score. The free throw here is in for Molly Knight. Knight coming into the game, 7 of 8 from the line this year. That was her 5th point of the game just now. Second one is in, out, and back in again for Molly Knight. That gives her 6. And now 39-29, the lead here for Illinois-Springfield. Kelly Boyle into the front court for the Lakers. Bounces it right side. Misses the mark. Steal there by Osterman. Into the lane to the other end. Tosses up a left-handed shot. It went straight up and straight down, and then it landed left of the lane, left of the basket, and out of bounds. It'll be Roosevelt ball. Score now has been reverted back to 38-29 on the scoreboard. Here's Boyle into the front court. Angles right around the catcher screen. Backed it up now beyond the arc. Lobbed it off the left side. Catch and shoot 3 by Bryn Ketcher. Short. Rebound left of the lane. And able to move over to track it down. Molly Knight for Illinois-Springfield. Brought it into the front court. Kayla Rice ready to check back into the game for UIS. Marie Outlay ready to do the same for the Lakers. Here's a lob now to the right side. Backing it up beyond the arc now. Blythe around the arc. They swing it left side. Driving in baseline left now. Molly Knight goes under the basket. Lobbed it off to the right side. Shot clock at 8. After the lob, a spin move into the lane. And it's brought out front now with it is Osterman, who takes a straight on 3, and it's in. Osterman, her third 3-ball of the game, has 13 points this afternoon. Lakers trail 41-29. Way out front now, Kelly Boyle. Boyle on the drive, contact. There's a lot of traffic left edge of the lane and a foul call here. Julia Mingus, the foul for Illinois-Springfield, her first of the game, and now that'll be the team's 5th free throw time coming up for the Lakers. 41-29 the score on the board. Let's see here if that last one, yeah, it does show a 3-pointer on our live stats feed. Thought they may have made it only a 2, but it is a 41-29 score on the board. And the Lakers, after the inbound, a 3 from the corner, missed, but it doesn't matter. There was a whistle. The ball was in the air as that shot was taken by Isabel Lindo. And Kennedy Osterman, the foul here for Prairie State, for the Prairie Stars of Illinois-Springfield.
Go to your benches. Go to your benches.
Her first. And now we have a break here. 1:22 to go in the half. UIS the lead, 41-29. There's a discussion going on to my immediate left by the officials.
No, we're in the window. We're in the window.
Not able to pick up the matter at hand, and then now the officials move out to midcourt, and so we won't be able to eavesdrop them anymore. Eavesdrop on them anymore as we have 1:22 remaining in this second quarter. 41-29 UIS with a lead. Lakers right now at 10 of 26 from the floor, 38.5%. Illinois-Springfield still well above 50% at 16 of 29. The Lakers will be at Upper Iowa Tuesday, and then we'll rejoin the women's basketball team on the broadcast schedule this coming Saturday. Officials now coming back here to the scores table.
The foul I just called does not count. It's not there. Perfect. Thank you. That last foul. Stand.
It sounded like one foul was going to count and one not. That's my very partial, it's based on the partial hearing of the conversation. So now the two coaches will be summoned here to midcourt. And we'll wait to see what transpires. It sounds like we're going to have free throws sometime along the line here. 1:22 remaining in the half. 41-29 Illinois-Springfield with a lead. Illinois-Springfield is led by as many as 19 in the game. Lakers having a little bit of a nice run here toward the latter part of the second quarter. Haven't had a public address announcement on the situation here. But either way, it looks like we're ready to return to basketball. And we'll have Kelly Boyle going to the line now for the Lakers. And the first free throw is in for Boyle. That's her 4th point of the game. Kelly coming in 63.6% from the line this year. All right, here comes the second one, and that'll be in. Boyle converting both. That gives her 5 points. 41-31 UIS the lead. But the Lakers have been able to slice that deficit almost in half. Tight pressure in the backcourt across the line now. Osterman against what would have been, what appeared to be at least the formation of a half-court trap. Off to the right now, and a 3-ball goes in for Kayla Rice. Her second 3-ball of the game. Now a 44-31 lead for Illinois-Springfield. Kelly Boyle angles left into the front court. 1 minute to go in the half. Boyle circling around, drives in low left. Under the basket she goes, stepped on the baseline. Turnover for the Lakers. It'll be Illinois-Springfield with the ball back. That'll be the 12th turnover of the game for Roosevelt in this contest. And by the way, we noted earlier on that we thought Alicia McDaniel had 3 fouls, then thought it was 2, but now she in fact is being shown with 4 on our live stats feed. As top of the key now with it, Simmons into the lane, off balance shot, and that'll be in. Count the hoop, foul called. I think this foul may go to Ava Brandenburg. 3-point play opportunity coming up here. Yep, Brandenburg the foul for the Lakers, her first of the game. And the team's 4th. Yeah, I thought that earlier on McDaniel had been called for her 4th foul. It was announced as her 3rd, but looks like 4 is in fact the correct number, as now Landon Simmons to the line for the 3-point play opportunity here. She's had a great first half. Has 10 points. Misses the free throw off the back rim. Rebound tipped around, getting to it left edge of the lane, Allison Wheeler. So UIS keeping the possession of the basketball. Off to the right side again, a 3-ball. Dead center, nothing but net. As hitting that one is Kayla Rice. Well, that worked out well for UIS. And they now lead it again by 15 at 46-31. 20 seconds for the half. Lakers have the ball in the front court. Ball tipped out of the hands of Aubrey Leonard out of bounds near side. Lakers to keep it with 18.2 to go. They can hold it out for 1 if they so choose. Marie outlay to inbound for the Lakers here near side to our right. Isabella Pita back into the game now for the Lakers. Outlay to inbound, right in front of the UIS bench. Looks, long lob under the basket here to Pita. Caught it despite a double team, had it knocked away. Players to the floor, whistle, jump ball. And I believe it will be Illinois-Springfield ball. 14.4 remaining. All right, let's see here. Well, we know it'll be Illinois-Springfield ball. And they'll move it all the way right to left. And now they can hold it out for 1. They'll bring it into the front court. Up to the right side, Mingus circles in, goes in under the basket, then laid it up, and it went around and in. Good drive to the basket there. Inbound here to Leonard. Half-court shot at the buzzer. Will miss off to the right of the backboard, and that'll bring us to the end of this opening half. So your score here is UIS 51 and Roosevelt 31 with that last basket. Illinois-Springfield taking their largest lead of the game. Again, it's a 20-point advantage for Illinois-Springfield. 51-21 in favor of the Prairie Stars. We're going to step aside, take a little bit of an extended time out here, and then when we come back, we'll have our first half scoring recap and also our second half play-by-play, so stay with us. More to come as we take our extended halftime break. We'll see you on the other side. Again, your score at the intermission. Illinois-Springfield 51, Roosevelt 31. See you for halftime number 2 in about 12 minutes. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear. Call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the conference of champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the conference of champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
When the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
How is your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
And we welcome you back now live to Springfield, Illinois, as we are about to wind down our halftime break. Score here at the intermission, it is Illinois-Springfield leading the Roosevelt Lakers 51-31. Let's take a look now at first half scoring stats for our ball game today. And for Illinois-Springfield right now, it is leading the way. Two players, Kayla Rice and as well Kennedy Osterman, each with 13 points in this contest. Rest of the scoring then also in double figures is Landon Simmons with 10. And then it is Molly Knight with 6 points. With 4 points, Julia Mingus. And then 3 in the game for Libby Blythe. And then rounding it out, it is Allison Wheeler with 2 points. Alicia McDaniel has played but not scored, as has Brooke Spichalski. Meanwhile, for the Lakers, they're led in scoring right now by Isabel Lindo with 9. And then it is 5 points today so far for Kelly Boyle. And she's followed by 3 players with 4 each. Marie Outlay, Isabella Pita, and Ava Brandenburg, also all with 4. And then 3 points so far for Aubrey Leonard, 2 for Bryn Ketcher. And Emma Urick has played but not scored. Shooting stats in this game, Lakers right now, 10 of 26, 38.5%. They had a tough start to this game, going 4 of 17 in the first quarter, but they reversed that a bit in the second quarter, going 6 of 9 in quarter number 2. Overall, they're 10 of 26. They're 2 of 10 from three-point range and 9 of 11 from the free throw line, while for Illinois-Springfield, they're 20 of 33, 60.6%. They have been on the money the entire game from the floor. 7 of 10 from three-point range and 4 of 6 from the free throw line. Rebounding today, overall, a 15-13 advantage for Illinois-Springfield. Turnovers, 13 for Roosevelt, 9 for Illinois-Springfield. Going to check one more stat here. 26 points in the paint for Illinois-Springfield to 14 for the Lakers. That's how you get to, when you round it up, 61% from the floor. A lot of close-in shots. All right, we're ready to go now for the second half of the ball game. Illinois-Springfield out onto the floor. Lakers now following suit. See if the Lakers can stage a comeback. They're down by 20 here. Still looking for their second win of the year officially. They also had the exhibition win at Western Michigan. So it'll be Marie Outlay to inbound as the Roosevelt Lakers will be moving as we look at it from our right to left and Illinois-Springfield left to right. And the Lakers opening up the second half of the game with the ball, and we're back underway. Kelly Boyle angles right into the front court. 2 quick passes into the lane to Pita, who spins and hits a left-handed shot down low. Isabella Pita now with 6. Lakers on the board quickly, and it's now a 51-33 Illinois-Springfield lead. UIS possession into the front court now. Here's Kennedy Osterman out between the circles. Around the arc they go, kind of halfway around the arc, if you will, into the left corner. And then a pass into the lane knocked away, and Isabella Pita able to get a steal. Boyle into the front court, wide right now to Leonard, her 3. Off the right rim and out, rebound, then got tipped to the left baseline, getting to it Osterman, had it knocked away by Marie Outlay. And it'll be, let's see if the Lakers were able to get a turnover there. 9:19 for the third quarter. And it will be Roosevelt ball. Good defensive work there to get the turnover. Outlay brought it into Leonard, circles around, down the right edge of the lane, laid it in, count the hoop, and a foul called. Aubrey Leonard to the line for the three-point play opportunity here. Landon Simmons, the foul. Her first of the game, team's first. Aubrey Leonard to the line for the three-point play opportunity. Aubrey, her first free throw of the game coming up here. She's 2 for 4 from the line in the early going this season. Free throw is in the air and in for Aubrey Leonard, who doubles her point total to 6 with that three-point play try. 51-36, Illinois-Springfield the lead. Into the front court, Kennedy Osterman has it out between the circles. Sends it far side now to Rice at the left point. Back to Osterman between the circles. She has it back after Osterman fed it to the right side tonight. Now off to the left side with it is Rice. Dribbles to the right elbow. They bring it back out high to Osterman. To the foul line, and then a turnaround jumper from there is in for Allison Wheeler. She has 4. 53-36 Illinois-Springfield. Kelly Boyle into the RU forecourt. Has it on a standing dribble out high left. Now moves it laterally to the edge of the center circle. Angles off to the right. Right side now to Leonard. Fakes a 3. Drives in right baseline. Brought it back out. Drives in again. Then lobbed it into the left corner. They'll bring it back out high. Catcher for 3. Right rim and out. And the rebound goes to Landon Simmons for Illinois-Springfield. Up ahead now to Kennedy Osterman. She'll bring it into the front court. Julia Mingus ready to check back into the game for UIS. Off to the right side with it now, Knight. Out high, Osterman. Left side now to Kayla Rice. Back again to Osterman. Wrap around to the foul line now to Wheeler. No shot available to Osterman. Straight on 3. That'll rim out off the front edge of the rim. Rebound on the floor. Picked up there by Marie Outlay for the Lakers. Marie into the front court, far side with it now. Has it. Picked it up now wide right. Free throw line extended. Bounces it on a long pass. Found its way to Pita. Her lean in. Low right misses. Rebound tipped out of bounds and then a whistle. Mingus and Blythe back into the game now for UIS. 7:56 to go in the third quarter. Lakers to keep it, 20 on the shot clock. Boyle on the inbound. Brought it in, right elbow now to Pita. Spins a pass into the lane to Outlay. Knocked away, players to the floor at the foul line. Jump ball is going to be called, and I believe it should be UIS ball. Yep. Lakers had the ball to start the third quarter, and now UIS the possession. 53-36, Illinois-Springfield the lead. Inbound brought into Mingus near side. Sprinting up the near sideline. Now a half-court trap applied, but a lob into the front court goes to Libby Blythe, who lobbed it then wide left. Osterman back out high to Rice, who couldn't handle the pass. Kelly Boyle gets the Roosevelt steal. She'll bring it into the front court. Left side now to Outlay. An immediate 3 by Marie. Bad luck at run around and out. Rebound to the foul line to Boyle. Back up top to Leonard. Her 3 is right there. Aubrey Leonard hitting the 3 from up top. She has 5 in the second half, 8 in the game, and now UIS wants a timeout. Timeout on the floor. 7:24 to go here in this third quarter with a score. Illinois-Springfield 53, Roosevelt 39. Take a break and come back. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Lakers have started out here in the third quarter 3 of 7. Overall now they're 13 of 33. Illinois-Springfield 1 of 2 here in this third stanza thus far. As we have 7:24 remaining in this third quarter. It's a 53-39 ball game. Illinois-Springfield's largest lead was the lead they took right at the halftime break at 20. But right now an 8-2 run here for UIS. And it is a 14-point difference right now. I'm trying to remember. I hope I didn't say 12. That was bad math. It is 14. So it's 53-39. And right now as I look at things on the board, the math is not adding up in my mind. Anyway, we're back at it here. Driving in baseline left, Mingus kicked it into the right corner. The immediate three ball is in, nothing but net. As hitting that is Kayla Rice. Rice now with 16 to lead all scorers. 56-39, UIS with the lead. Kelly Boyle into the front court for the Lakers. Lobbed it in low right now to Pita. Wheels into the lane, took it to the hoop, laid it up, came up a little bit short. Got her own rebound. One bounce dribble. Lob wide right now. And now Boyle with it. Out front for 3 off a pass from Leonard. Misses off the back rim. Rebound to Pita in the lane. And then about 4 players collide in the paint and a foul called here. Called that on Kennedy Osterman. And that'll be her. We have her first on the board. I had her with 2. Anyway, back into the game now is Alandon Simmons for Illinois-Springfield. 6:45 to go in the third. Lakers continuing with the ball. Inbound brought into the elbow. Now a handoff to Boyle, who misses an 18-footer in the circle. Rebound tipped out to Kelly. She has it back. Off to the left side to Catcher. Rainbow 3, short. Rebound, right edge of the lane. Lakers able to keep it. Catcher in a crowd got the rebound. I thought that was Peter with the rebound. Up ahead now to Boyle. Into the lane she goes. Right-handed shot, back rim and out. Rebound goes to Alandon Simmons, and then a foul in deep. Isabella Pita the foul for the Lakers, her second. And the team's first here in the third quarter. And now back into the game for the Lakers is Isabel Lindo as Bryn Catcher coming out. 6:23 to go in the third. 56-33, Illinois-Springfield with the lead. Into the front court with it, Kennedy Osterman. Out high now, top of the arc here is Simmons. Drives in right to the lane, spins into the lane, fall away from about 10, misses. Hit the front of the rim and out. Isabella Pita the rebound for the Lakers. Boyle then has it. Long pass up ahead. And again, great anticipation. Libby Blythe the steal up ahead to Osterman. Pulled up for 3 from the right. Too strong off the left rim. Rebound tipped into the hands of Murray Outlay. Back and forth we go. Long pass up ahead to Pita. Down the lane, puts it up, banks it in. Good transition possession for the Lakers as Pita drains the shot. She has 8. 56-41 UIS with a lead. Into the front court, driving in Rice all the way to the hoop. Rockets a shot high off the glass and misses, but a foul on Roosevelt. Foul was called on Aubrey Leonard. Her first, team second. Deion Thomas arguing his case. You might have heard in the background with the official saying he didn't think that constituted a foul. Coach Thomas still pleading his case as well. A free throw's coming up now for Illinois-Springfield. First one off the right side of the rim and out. As Kayla Rice to the line. That was Rice's first attempt of the game. She came in at 78.1% from the line. Second one is in. Rice makes the second of the 2. 57-41, Illinois-Springfield with a lead. Into the front court with it now. Here's Aubrey Leonard for the Lakers. Pulled up, got it out high left down to Lindo. Passed it right side now to Boyle, to Outlay, back out high now to Pita. Back cut here and a nice no-look pass in deep from Pita toward Boyle. The ball got pinballed around, but then wait a whistle. Foul call here on Julia Mingus for Illinois-Springfield. That'll be her second. And the team's third, it appears, on the board. Here comes the inbound now to Aubrey Leonard. Into the lane in traffic. Right-handed shot as she pulled up and hit about a 6-footer with a right hand in the paint. Good move to the basket there by Aubrey, who's having a real nice second half. She had 3 at the break. Now has 11 points overall. 57-43 Illinois-Springfield. Here's a drive into the lane now by Rice. Had it knocked away. Lakers able to get the steal. In from the right at the other end. Outlay. Laid it up, came up short. Offensive rebound initially, and then players to the floor and a foul as the ball got knocked away under the basket. They called on that sequence a foul on Molly Knight. So Knight the foul. And we have a timeout on the floor. That was Knight's first. Team's fourth. Timeout on the floor as we have our under 5 media at hand. 4:57 for the third with a score. Illinois-Springfield 57, Roosevelt 43. Take a break and come back. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
Hi, I'm Ryan Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's. Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
57-43, Roosevelt on the short end, trailing by 14 as we come back here to the Track Athletic Center on the campus of the University of Illinois-Springfield as the Lakers out of the timeout will inbound the ball baseline left. Ball brought in by Aubrey Leonard, wide left now with it, as it was Lindo who came out from behind the official who was stationed here along the near sideline. She drove in and then is able to draw a foul from Libby Blythe. Blythe with her second, and the team's fifth. It'll be free throw time now for the Lakers. Blythe coming out of the game. Allison Wheeler back in now for UIS, and going to the line will be Isabel Lindo for the Lakers. She is 3 for 3 from the line, has 9 points, and sinks the first free throw here. One more coming up for Lindo. Lakers again in the position trying to chip away at the deficit. Second free throw is in. Lindo converts, 12-point difference. Still time here, plenty of time. A quarter and a half remain in this game. Mingus off to the right for Illinois-Springfield. Got it to the right elbow now. With it is Alicia McDaniel. Back around to the left side now. Off the pass, Knight drives into the lane. Wide left down to Mingus, driving into the lane in her own right. Bouncer down low, no one there. Emma Urich get back into the game, gets the steal for the Lakers. Up ahead to Outlay. Return pass into the lane, then Pita misses about a 6-footer. It hit the back of the rim and out. Rebound tipped out of bounds, and it'll be, I believe, Roosevelt to keep it. Yep. Aubrey Leonard to inbound, left baseline here for the Lakers. Inbound brought in left wing with it is Lindo. Backed it up beyond the arc. Kayla Rice ready to check back into the game for UIS. Off to the left side now, Peter for 3, short. And the long rebound, baseline left going to Molly Knight for Illinois-Springfield. Knight into the front court, angles to the right. Circles around, knocked away from behind by Outlay, but UIS able to keep it. They'll bring it around the arc. Mingus now between the circles, pulled up right elbow. Off to the right side now, Molly Knight with it. Knight the drive, in on Outlay, scoop shot, misses, but Marie Outlay will get called for a foul. Outlay her first of the game. And that'll be the team's third for the Lakers here in quarter 3. And free throws coming up from Molly Knight now for Illinois-Springfield. Knight 2 for 2 from the line this afternoon. Kelly Boyle back into the game. Aubrey Leonard coming out for the Lakers. 4 minutes exactly to go in the third. First free throw is in for Molly Knight. That's her 7th point of the game, first in the third quarter here for Knight. Second one is in. That was a line drive. 59-45 UIS. Back up now by 14. Lakers, after Kayla Rice coming back into the game now, the Lakers to inbound, and Kelly Boyle brings it up the floor near side. Off to the left now with it. Contact here as Boyle drove it in toward the lane, and a foul called here on Julia Mingus. That'll be her 3rd of the game. Kelly Boyle to the line now for the Lakers. The Lakers at this point in the game as a team, 12 of 14 from the line. And that one will miss. Boyle, her first miss in 3 attempts from the line in this ball game. Second one around and in for Kelly Boyle. 59-46, Illinois-Springfield by 13. Osterman into the front court, pulled up, straddling the three-point line right of the key. Tight pressure from Urich. Return pass now to Osterman after she fed it top of the key. Good feed from Alyssa McDaniel, and then a foul called down low on Emma Urich. Her second, team's 4th. Free throws coming up now for Illinois-Springfield. Ava Brandenburg back into the game now for the Lakers, while Alandon Simmons back into the game for the Prairie Stars. 3:39 to go in the third. And the first free throw here is in. So one more on the way. It's in the air and right there. So Kennedy Osterman, 2 for 2 from the line in that sequence, and she has 15 points today, 61-46. The UIS lead at 15. In low right now is Boyle, under heavy pressure, surrounded by UIS players, and I believe Kelly alertly calling a timeout there. 3:28 to go in the third quarter, time on the floor. It's a 15-point UIS lead at 61-46. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control. Yikes! So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its Prediabetes Awareness Partners.
As we come out of the break, quick pass in low right to Marie Outley, who makes the shot in deep. So it's a 61-48 lead for Illinois-Springfield. UIS back the other way, and now Julia Mingus spins on a double team in the lane near the basket and gets called for a travel. Good defensive work there for the Lakers after getting the lay-in from Outley to restart the game, and now Roosevelt with it back. So on the sequence, it's a 61-48 now, Illinois-Springfield lead. Kelly Boyle angles right into the RU front court. Picked up the dribble, brought it now to the center circle to Marie Outley. Bounce pass down low and a back cut here. Ball dropped and recovered. And then the lay-in is in for Isabel Lindo. Great recovery there by Isabel, and she gets the 2. UIS quickly back the other way. Their lead now down to 11 at 61-50. Down the lane, off-balance shot. Too hard off the glass there for Rice. Rebound in the hands of Outley. Long pass up ahead. Dropped and recovered by Leonard, who cannot finish the shot from down low. Got her own rebound. Back right side now they go. And then Lindo feeds it up top to Boyle, who misses a 3. Outley flying in from the left side, went into the lane, trying to get a rebound, contact, and a whistle. They called it on Marie Outley. That's a tough break there. There was a great play there by Marie. Her second, team's 5th. And we will have free throws at the other end now as UIS into the bonus for the final 2:27 of the third quarter. 61-50, Illinois-Springfield with a lead. First free throw by Kennedy Osterman is in. She had 13 of the half, 16 points now in the game. One behind Kayla Rice's game-high 17 points right now. Here's the second one. In and out, rebound tipped around, low right. Scramble for the ball, and trying to get to it there, Allison Wheeler along the right baseline. Went to the floor and then drew a foul, I believe. Yeah, they called it on Ava Brandenburg. Her second of the game.
Alicia McDaniel back in for UIS. Isabella Peter back in for the Lakers. Hey, same thing. Kelly.
And we'll have free throws coming up now. Allison Wheeler to the line for Illinois-Springfield. First free throw here is in. Wheeler now with 5 points this afternoon, and I almost called it too early. Was about to say he has 6, but it went off the back of the rim and out, and the rebound went to Roosevelt. So the second free throw misses for Wheeler. Lakers push it down the floor, and then they feed it in deep to Isabella Pita, who spun and laid it in. Pita got the rebound initially and wound up at the other end with a basket. 63-52 now. As the Lakers again back with an 11. Molly Knight, left elbow in the front court. Passes it wide left now with it is Osterman. Got it up top now to McDaniel. Alicia McDaniel, the drive into the lane. Spins at the dotted line. Turnaround shot. Hit the front of the rim and out. Rebound in the lane goes to Isabella Peter for the Lakers. Into the front court now, Kelly Boyle. Long pass right side out outlay. Back out to Leonard. Aubrey the drive in from the right. Kick out baseline left down to Lindo. Back left point now to Boyle. Her rainbow three is in. Great ball movement around the perimeter, and the Lakers pick up the three. They're back now to within 63-55. Molly Knight into the UIS front court. Pulled up right of the lane. Lost it, got it right back. Back out high now to Kennedy Osterman. She'll back it up to the timeline. Lakers making a late third quarter run here. Here's Mingus near the timeline now. Moves in right of the lane, 8 to shoot. Back wide right now. Knight fakes a three, dribbles in deep, then bounces it down low, and the waiting there was Alicia McDaniel who laid it in. Her first 2 of the game. She's also playing with 4 fouls. 65-55, UIS lead at 10. Kelly Boyle into the RU front court. Bounces it off the left side to Outlay. UIS bench wanted a double dribble call on Boyle as she crossed the timeline. That never came. Now Kelly has it left corner. Brought it back out high. Pita fakes a three. Got it in deep, then a kick out left corner now to Boyle. Her three, back rim and out. Rebound in deep. That went to Alicia McDaniel, and now UIS back the other way in transition. They'll bring it into the front court. Half-court trap applied here. Osterman picked it up, and then a whistle. Got a foul called here, and it'll be on Isabel Lindo. I have her with 3, and she does have 3. Bryn Ketcher back into the game now for the Lakers. 28.3 remaining in this third quarter. And we'll have free throws coming up now for Illinois-Springfield. Kennedy Osterman back to the line for UIS. Lakers were able to make it a single-digit deficit late, but now it is an 11-point lead after the first free throw goes in. Osterman, one more coming up. And it is in. As everything at the track here was quiet. Osterman out. Kayla Rice back in for Illinois-Springfield. As UIS back up by a dozen at 67-55. Kelly Boyle into the RU front court. No shot clock. They can hold it out for one. Boyle guarded by Mingus at the right point. Boyle pulls up, backs up, has it again at the point. 12 on the clock. Boyle backs up, drives in. Long pass left side, came up short. Kayla Rice the steal into the front court for UIS. Clock down to 3. Driving in from the left down, Knight. Running one-hander in the lane, goes in at the buzzer. And so UIS getting momentum late, getting a turnover, and then they get the transition basket to extend their lead. After 3, the score, Illinois-Springfield 69, Roosevelt 55. Take a break and come back. There's Roosevelt University women's basketball.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Back in Springfield, Lakers had made a late third quarter run to make it what I believe was an 8-point deficit if memory serves, but now a late run in their own right by Illinois-Springfield, and they have now taken a 69-55 lead heading into the fourth quarter. Roosevelt to open up the fourth quarter of the game with possession of the ball. And we're back underway. Outlay brought it in to Aubrey Leonard, who's into the front court. Wrap around now to the left elbow. With it here is Isabella Pita. Dribbles twice, has it, picked it up left of the lane, then got back in deep and laid it up and missed. I think the officials missed a double dribble call there as Pita picked it up, then put it back on the floor, but UIS with the ball anyway. Off to the right side, a rainbow three by Rice. Back rim and out, rebound, baseline left going to Isabel Lindo for the Lakers. Lindo angles right into the front court. Drives in on Mingus, threw an elbow there, but the game goes on. Left elbow with it now is Leonard. Swings it wide left, catch and shoot three, misses from Marie Outlay. Rebound, right elbow. With it there is Peter, wrap around and deep under the hoop, and it goes out of bounds to Illinois-Springfield. So the Prairie Stars to get it back, now move it all the way left to right. Julia Mingus into the front court now for UIS. Angles to the right, picked up the dribble at the elbow. Rice flips it out high. Knight fakes a three, behind the back dribble, wheels of the foul line, still has it, picked it up right edge of the lane. Back to the near sideline, dropped, then recovered, and then Mingus had it knocked out of bounds from behind, and the Prairie Stars will keep it with 13 to shoot. Here comes the inbound from Alicia McDaniel. Correction on the inbound, it'll be Allison Wheeler. Lobbed it in now to the timeline to Mingus. She wheels into the lane, off balance shot, tosses it up. That was a prayer that missed, got her own rebound. Then she had it batted away, players to the floor in the lane, and a jump ball, and I believe it'll be Illinois-Springfield to keep it on the alternate possession arrow. That was a lot to say quickly. Landon Simmons back into the game now for the Prairie Stars. Ava Brandenburg back into the game now here for Roosevelt. So the Prairie Stars to keep it, 30 on the shot clock. Inbound under the basket to the right. Brought into Simmons, right-handed shot in over tight pressure from Ava Brandenburg. It banked in for Simmons. Simmons with a dozen. Lakers put it down low left. Short shot here, misses for Leonard off the back of the rim, and the rebound goes to Landon Simmons. Illinois-Springfield back up now, 71-55, so they're building their lead back up again. Into the forecourt with it now, Kayla Rice into the lane. Jump pass off to the right now. Holding it there, Wheeler. Swings it into the corner now. Here's Knight dribbling to the foul line. Flipped it out high to Mingus. Down the lane she goes. Laid it up too hard off the glass. Rebound tip baseline right. Outlay got to it, then took hard contact from behind and a whistle. They call that on Julia Mingus. And that'll be her fourth of the game. Team's first in the fourth quarter. And Kennedy Osterman back into the game now for Illinois-Springfield as Mingus coming out. It'll be Roosevelt ball. They'll move it all the way right to left. Inbound brought into Kelly Boyle. Across the timeline, top of the center circle. Circles around now to the right wing. Brought it back out front now. Circles around the left side. Got it into Outlay on a little mini back cut. Marie lays it up too hard off the glass, but she took a hard contact underneath. Took a fall as well, and a foul here. I think this will be an Osterman. We'll call that an Osterman, and that'll be her second and the team's second. Now coming back into the game, Allison Wheeler coming out, and Libby Blythe back in. And to the line is Murray Outlay, who makes the first free throw. Outlay, one more on the way. That was her first attempt of the game, coming in at 62.5%. And Murray drills the second one. 71-57, UIS by 14. Inbound brought into Molly Knight, who brought it across the timeline, top of the center circle. Flips it back, right edge of the circle now. Right edge of the center circle to Osterman. Whistle. Offensive foul off the ball.
Offensive foul on Libby Blythe, her third, team third.
And it'll be called on Libby Blythe. Her third and the team's third. It'll be Roosevelt ball. Marie Outlay to inbound right in front of us. Brought it in now to Kelly Boyle. Boyle across the timeline. Guarded here by Kayla Rice. Circles in does Kelly. Long lob left side. No one home. It sails out of bounds. It'll be Illinois-Springfield with the ball back. Turnover number 18 of the game for the Lakers. Isabella Pita coming back into the game now for Roosevelt. 7:45 remaining, and time now becoming less and less of a friend to the Lakers. Into the front court now with it, Kennedy Osterman across the line against pressure from Boyle. Out high left now, Molly Knight. Knight the drive, pulled up right edge of the lane. Brought it back out now, out high right. And a lob in deep, tipped around. Rice caught up to it under the hoop. Hook pass now to Knight. Drives into the lane. And then a shot from the left side will be a little bit short. Got shielded on the view. Didn't see who took it. But anyway, the rebound goes to Isabella Pita for the Lakers. Boyle now with it. Lobbed it ahead now to Outlay wide right. Into the corner now to Urich. A lean in three. Misses for Emma Urich. Rebound baseline left goes to Kelly Boyle. Boyle holding left wing. Out high now with it is Ketcher. Back wide right to Emma Urich. Dribbling in through traffic. Bouncer down low, and then the lay-in will miss there for Boyle. Kelly got her own rebound. Spins into the lane. And takes a fall under the basket as a foul called. Well, a lot going on there in the last few seconds. They call this one on Kayla Rice.
Her first personal, team fourth. Julia Mingus.
That'll be the fourth against Illinois-Springfield here in this fourth quarter.
2 shots upcoming for Kelly Boyle.
And Kelly Boyle to the line. Rice, her first foul of the game, and the first free throw is going to be in and out for Kelly Boyle. Boyle, one more coming up. Second one is in.
Kelly Boyle with 10 points.
So Boyle makes the second of the two. 71-58, 13-point lead for Illinois-Springfield. Got an interesting note about the scoreboard here in a moment, but the game right now going on, so they'll have to take a back seat here. Is now with it is Osterman at the foul line, and a 15-footer is right there for Kennedy Osterman. Her first field goal of the second half. And she has 20 points. And the Lakers trailing it now 73-58. Outlay left side with a three, and it's in. Nothing but net for Marie Outlay. Her first three ball of the game. UIS back the other way. Ball tipped out of bounds here by Outlay. Right in front of us, it'll be UIS ball. You know, the scoreboard does have a foul indicator. And the number, usually it's the number of the player on the left, the foul on the right, but they reverse it here. Which is why I thought one of the players had a different foul total in the first half than they actually did. Anyway, it's out of bounds here to Allison Wheeler. Lobbed it into the backcourt now. With it is Kennedy Osterman. Osterman across the timeline. Bounces it. Wide left with it now is Molly Knight. Brought it back out high to Kayla Rice. Rice on the drive. In on Outlay. Pulled up right edge of the lane. Nearly traveled, but held onto the ball. Back out front now to Knight. Fakes a three. Into the lane. Around Urich. Laid it up too hard off the glass. Isabella Pita, the Laker rebound. Lakers back the other way. Aubrey Leonard into the front court. Leonard the drive. Pass down low. Tipped away. Urich got it back wide right. She's wide open. And then cannot make a three as it went off the right side of the rim. Rebound low left now to Pita in traffic. Got out of that. Fed it to Outlay. Her three short. Rebound low left. Tipped around here. And then a whistle. Players crowding around the ball that was being tipped around there by Allison Wheeler.
Foul on Emma Urich, her third.
Call that foul on Emma Urich. That'll be her third of the game. And the team's first. Back into the game now. Libby Blythe here for UIS. 5:41 for the game, and UIS the lead 73-61. Inbound brought in near side, and racing up the near sideline into the front court. Knight swings it wide left now. With it is Osterman. Now to Rice, top of the key. She drives down the lane. Contact and a foul will be called here, I believe, on Aubrey Leonard for the Lakers. Yes, it's on Aubrey Leonard. Her second, team second. And it'll be Kayla Rice to the line now here for Illinois-Springfield. Rice 1 for 2 from the line in the game. Sinks the first one here. She has one more coming up. Down to 5:31 remaining in the game. Here's the second one. Back rim and out, and the rebound to Isabella Peter for the Lakers. So Kayla Rice, second straight time she's gone 1 for 2 from the line. And the Lakers had the ball in the front court, trailing at 74-61. Lob in low right now to Pita. That came from the right wing, that lob. And Pita spun, had it knocked out of bounds. Roosevelt to keep it. 5:19 for the ball game. Landon Simmons back into the game now for Illinois-Springfield. As checking out will be Alicia McDaniel. Here comes the inbound for the Lakers with 18 to shoot. Ball brought in wide right now to Catcher. Her immediate three. Back rim and out. I think it hit the glass as well. Hard to tell from this angle. Anyway, the rebound went into the lane to Landon Simmons. Up ahead now to Molly Knight. In from the right through two defenders. Laid it up too hard. But then the rebound on the follow will miss there for Landon Simmons, and then a foul called underneath. It's on Bryn Catcher. Her first. Team's third. And Landon Simmons down to the line here for Illinois-Springfield. Isabel Lindo checks back into the game now for the Lakers. So here's Simmons to the charity stripe. Back rim and out. I have her now 0 for 3 from the line in this game. She has 12 points, 10 in the first half. Second one is around and in. Simmons converts the second one. 75-61, 14-point lead now for Illinois-Springfield. Leonard in the front court, lost the ball, got it back as she went to the floor. 2 passes, now 3 passes later. Catcher in from the left side, lays it up too hard off the glass. And the rebound cleared by Landon Simmons for the Prairie Stars. Up ahead now into the front court, Kennedy Osterman. She angles right. Still with it just inside the timeline at the bottom of the center circle. Now a long pass near sideline. With it here is Libby Blythe. 13 to shoot. Around the arc they go. Left point now. Here's Rice. Up top to Knight. Fakes a three. Dribbles in right. Went around a nice screen. Then lobbed into the lane. Tipped away. Players again to the floor. Jump ball to be called, or was there a foul? Oh, I might have anticipated that. Now they do signal jump ball on the play. And we have immediate timeout on the way. 4:26 to go in the fourth quarter. Timeout with a score. Illinois-Springfield 75, Roosevelt 61. We'll take a break and return. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
How was your drive to school?
Let me tell you, I had to get my iced coffee first. I just can't seem to put it down. My favorite rapper just announced a tour. My phone was buzzing like crazy. I'm so excited. I had to text all my friends right then to talk about it. Then, someone started calling me and...
Let's try that again.
I turned my phone off right away. I never drive distracted.
Visit StopTextStopWrecks.org. A message brought to you by the National Highway Traffic Safety Administration, Project Yellow Light, and the Ad Council.
I'm Smokey Bear, and I made an assistant to help you out, because only you can prevent wildfires.
Hey, Assistant Smokey Bear, call me Papa Bear, because I'm grilling up dinner. Do you get it?
Yes, good job.
So, what should I do with all these coals?
Don't just toss them out. Put them in a metal container because those embers can start a wildfire.
I understand. The stakes are high.
Ha, 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 ha.
Learn more at SmokeyBear.com.
Brought to you by the U.S. Forest Service, your state forester, and the Ad Council.
The GLIAC is the Conference of Champions. Since its inception in 1972, GLIAC teams have won 53 national championships and countless more individual championships.
Throughout the GLIAC, passionate fans come support our athletes in 21 NCAA-sponsored sports.
Just as important as being champions on the field.
The pool.
The court. The course.
The track.
GLIAC student athletes are champions in the classroom and the community.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The GLIAC is.
The Conference of Champions.
Hi.
All right, we're back here at the Track Athletic Center in Springfield, Illinois. Lakers out of the timeout now with the ball, and then quickly into the front court. Kelly Boylan from the left laid it in. Kelly took a fall there, but there was no foul called on the sequence, but Kelly Boyle gets the 2. Lakers back to within 12. Still time if the Lakers can make a run. Kennedy Osterman into the front court here now for UIS. Has it right half of the center circle. Way out near the timeline. A tough screen set there by Blythe that really didn't work out well, but Osterman still has it. Top of the arc now to Kayla Rice. Rice guarded by Aubrey Leonard. Rice into the lane, lobbed it in low right. Ball tipped away. Recovered here near sideline now by Libby Blythe, who tried to feed it in deep, and it got tipped out of bounds, I think, by Pita. And so it'll be Roosevelt, the last to touch, and it'll be Illinois-Springfield with the ball back. Molly Knight on the inbound. 4.2, it looks like, on the shot clock. Inbound, tipped away. Lakers able to get the steals. Marie Outlay with it. She'll weave her way into the front court. Pulled up right elbow. Line drive, lean-in shot. Right side of the rim and out. And the rebound cleared by Kennedy Osterman. She'll bring it into the front court, bottom of the center circle. Osterman leans over the dribble, guarded by Outlay. Reaches in, nearly had the steal. Pass now to the near side, tipped out of bounds by Libby Blythe. That'll be Roosevelt ball. I think that turnover was created by the initial pressure by, let's try that again. That turnover created by the initial pressure applied by Marie Outlay, and now the Lakers will try to cash in. Field goal will make it a 10-point game. Boyle wide left, had it knocked out of bounds from behind, and the Lakers to keep it with 3:20 to go, 23 on the shot clock. Julia Mingus and Allison Wheeler back into the game for Illinois-Springfield. Here comes the inbound now near sideline. It'll come from Isabel Lindo. Left point now to Boyle. Had thoughts of an NBA three, fed it now to Leonard. Aubrey Leonard down the lane, lays it up, missed it. Rebound tipped around down low. Battled for here. And eventually a timeout called here. Getting to the ball in a crowd, I think that was Alicia McDaniel, and then immediately a timeout was taken to avoid the turnover. It's a 30. We'll stay here, 3:10 remaining in this fourth quarter, 75-63 in favor of Illinois-Springfield. Lakers women's team will have a game at Upper Iowa on Tuesday, and then we'll be back with you. We'll have a video link for that posted, and then we'll be back with you on Saturday when the Lakers return home for their final game of the 2025 calendar year. That'll be against Lewis, coming your way this Saturday, December the 20th. We'll have it for you on our video platform. Flow College from the Goodman Center on Saturday. I believe it is a 1 o'clock tip, but I'm going by memory. I check on my laptop, but I don't want to disconnect the stream. So, anyway, ready to get back at it as UIS to inbound. They'll move it all the way left to right. Inbound came into Kennedy Osterman. Picked up at the timeline by Kelly Boyle, who actually had pressure back behind the timeline. Osterman into the front court. Osterman backed it up now to the right edge of the center circle. Pass to the right side, tipped away by Marie Outlay. And it'll still be UIS ball with 17 to shoot. Allison Wheeler to inbound just to my right. Lobbed it to the back court side of the timeline to Osterman. Picked up again at the timeline by Boyle defensively. Osterman angles to the right of the forecourt. Knocked away by Marie Outlay again. Dives to the floor, got to the ball, then dropped it back for Kelly Boyle. What a steal there by Marie. Pass now down low to Lindo, who feeds it in deep, and then a hesitation, then a short shot goes in for Isabella Pita. She has 8 in the second half, 12 in the game. Lakers back to within 10. Into the front court now. Wide left, Mingus drives to the foul line. Brought it back out high to Kayla Rice. Rice on the dribble, lost it, got it right back, lost it again. To the floor, Lindo gets to it for the Lakers, then a whistle. Let's see if Isabella was able to call a timeout. No, they called it a jump ball. And it'll be UIS keeping possession. Molly Knight back into the game now for the Prairie Stars. 2:24 for the game. Shot clock is at 13 for UIS on the inbound. Inbound to be brought in. Under the basket to my right. Didn't see that right away as the official is right here in front of us. Inbound came out high now to Osterman. She dribbles into the free throw lane. Picked it up. Out high now with it. Mingus through traffic. Scoop shot. Banks and misses. Rebound to Isabella Pita for the Lakers. And then she draws contact and a foul here on Alicia McDaniel. And if that's correct, that would be 5 on McDaniel. Yep, McDaniel is out of the game with her 5th foul. She exits with 2 points this afternoon. And she leaves with 2:13 remaining in the game. To the other end now for free throws for Isabella Pita for the Lakers. A couple of must-make free throws here. Isabella 2 for 4 from the line today. Makes the first one. Pita with 9 second-half points, 13 overall. Second free throw. That's in. Pita sinks both. Lakers back to within 8. That's 75-67. Smallest deficit since it was a 20-point lead for UIS back earlier in the game. Into the front court now with it is Molly Knight for UIS. Behind the back dribbler, she has it now between the rings. Guarded by Lindo. Knight Switches on the dribble, feeds it now left point. With it there is Kayla Rice. Got it top of the key. Driving in from there, and a lay-in is in for a Landon Simmons count. The hoop foul called. Simmons to the line for a three-point play try here, and that could be a backbreaker. Isabella Pita the foul, her third, team's fourth. Landon Simmons to the line now for the three-point play opportunity. This would make it an 11-point game and could extinguish any hope the Lakers have had. But the free throw misses off the front of the rim, but an offensive rebound going right elbow to Wheeler. UIS keeps it. They'll bring it up now to the timeline. Osterman back near side now to Knight. Molly Knight swings it now. Left elbow to Simmons, who dropped it back for Rice, who goes into the lane, stops, and then hits an off-balance six-footer off the glass. That worked out really well as they wound up with 4 points on the possession to UIS. They lead now 79-67. They bumped an 8-point lead to a 12-point advantage. Lakers had the ball in the front court. Good pass in deep here from Lindo to Marie Outley, who lays it in underneath the basket. 79-69, back to a 10-point difference. Now Marie Outley called for a foul, and it'll be Molly Knight going to the line now for UIS. As Outley, her third foul of the game, team's fifth. That will move UIS to the bonus. And again, Molly Knight to the line. She's 4 for 4 this afternoon. Has 10 points. 1:14 for the game. First free throw will miss. Knight, her first miss in 5 attempts from the line today. Will try to recover here. And does. Line driving home the free throw. 80-69, Illinois-Springfield. Into the front court now. Here's Isabel Lindo for the Lakers at the controls. Angles to the left side, drives in low left, spins. Turnaround shot blocked in the lane there. That rejection coming from Wheeler, and then a whistle and a foul. Or did we have a foul? Nope, looks like a turnover here. Nope, Lakers to keep it with 19 to shoot. Inbound, brought in, top of the key. Holding it there. There's 1 minute remaining in the game. Here's Lindo with it after Pita caught the inbound pass. Lindo angles to the left side. Drives in deep. Brought it back out front now to Aubrey Leonard. Down the lane, Aubrey Leonard laid it up. It went in, out, and back in again for Aubrey Leonard. That makes it an 80-71 game. 3-possession game, but time winding down here on the Lakers. Osterman in the front court, half-court trap. She got out of that. That was nicely done by Kennedy Osterman. Now Rice under pressure. Got tied up. Players to the floors. We have a whistle at the top of the center circle with 35.6 remaining. Called a foul on Kelly Boyle. Her second, and 2 shots coming up now for UIS with 35.6 remaining in the game. First free throw is in for Kayla Rice. Rice one more on the way. That one over the front of the rim and out. Rebound to Isabel Lindo, and immediately now Deion Thomas wants to take a timeout. 34.8 remaining in the game. Time out of the floor, 81-71. UIS with a lead. Take a break and return. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
Brian Blaney, a third-generation race car driver, and we dedicate a lot of our time to going as fast as possible. My grandpa Lou is the reason why my dad and I started racing, and I'm really proud to follow in his tracks. But when my grandpa was diagnosed with Alzheimer's, it was a very unexpected bump in the road for us. I've learned a lot on this journey with my grandpa Lou, and the memories of my grandpa will always be with me. It's important to notice if older family members are acting differently, experiencing problems with their memory, or having trouble with routine tasks. Talking about Alzheimer's can be really tough, but if you notice something, have a conversation with your loved one. Encourage them to see a doctor or offer to go with them. Early detection of Alzheimer's can give your family time to explore support services, make a plan for the future, and access available treatments. The Alzheimer's Association provides care, support, and research to help you take control of the situation with your family and manage the disease together. If you or your family are noticing changes, it could be Alzheimer's.
All right, we come back now to Springfield. Lakers in a desperate situation. They'll inbound the ball near side. Inbound came from Outley, who got it back and then drove down the left edge of the lane for the lay-in, did Marie Outley. That makes it an 81-73 game. Whistle after the Prairie Stars inbound the basketball. And we'll have free throws coming up for Molly Knight. Aubrey Leonard the foul, her third of the game. And again, Knight back to the line here now for Illinois-Springfield. As they close in on a win, free throw is going to be around and out. With a loss, the Lakers would drop to 1-6 on the season, and Illinois-Springfield would improve to 4-6. Second one is in.
Timeout, Roosevelt.
And a timeout on the floor once again. And we'll pick up our last break where we left off and then return. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
Talk about seeing a doctor together. Visit alz.org/time to talk. A message from the Alzheimer's Association and the Ad Council.
It'd be great if life came with a remote control. You know, you could hit pause when you needed to, or hit rewind. Like that time you knocked down that wasp's nest.
Uh-oh.
Or that time you forgot to roll up your windows in the car wash.
Fantastic.
Yeah, a remote control would have come in handy then. Well, life doesn't always give you time to change the outcome, but prediabetes does. With early diagnosis and a few healthy changes like managing your weight, getting active, stopping smoking, and eating healthier, you can stop prediabetes before it leads to type 2 diabetes. It's easy to learn your risk. Take the 1-minute test today at doihaveprediabetes.org. Life doesn't come with a remote control.
Yikes!
So you're on your own with the wasps. You have the power to take control of prediabetes. Visit doihaveprediabetes.org today. That's doihaveprediabetes.org. Brought to you by the Ad Council and its prediabetes awareness partners.
As we come back, 29.5 remaining in the game. Our great thanks to the UIS Sports Information staff for their hospitality here this afternoon on this chilly December Sunday. We'll look back for you back home on Saturday. Lakers will have a game Tuesday at Upper Iowa, then we'll be back with the Lakers team on Saturday. Here's an inbound to Marie Outley, who drives in from the right, lays it up and misses, but a foul called in deep. They called that one on Molly Knight. Her second, and that's the fifth on UIS. Actually, it turns out they're sixth in the half, as it shows on the board. Now they revert it back to 5. Either way, Marie Outley to the line for the Lakers. First one here is in. Marie now 3 for 3 from the line. But it appears the Lakers, their effort will come up short on the road. Second free throw is in for Outley. And now UIS wants a timeout here. And we'll take another timeout as well. This is Roosevelt University women's basketball.
Are you prepared for an emergency or disaster? Because it's not a matter of if, but when. Don't find yourself saying,
when the storm rolls in, my time to find a pet-friendly evacuation center will have run out.
The scorching heat wave will leave me powerless to cool my insulin.
I'll face a hurricane without meds. Now that's a tough pill to swallow.
Let's prepare so we all have a better story to tell. Get started at ready.gov/older adults. Brought to you by FEMA and the Ad Council.
As we come back, the announcer, remembering that did not see the score going into the break. It's UIS the lead right now, 82-75. Again, 26.5 remaining in this game. And that early cold spell by Roosevelt may prove in the end to be their undoing in this game, as they allowed UIS to get out to a double-digit lead. Lakers coming back to with an 8 on at least 2 occasions. And right now they trail by 7 in this game. This is the closest they've been in a while. But it may, again, just like the last ball game, Lakers battle back against Northern Michigan. Came up short by a point, and it may be a similar outcome here this afternoon. Out of the timeout, Kennedy Osterman to inbound, far sideline at the hash mark for UIF. Here comes the inbound, looking. Oh, wow. Players taking a fall before the ball inbounded, and then we had a whistle. Let's see what the call is going to be here. Kelly Boyle got called for a foul. That was her third. And so it'll be Kayla Rice to the line now here for the Prairie Stars of Illinois-Springfield. Ball never was inbounded, so no time off the clock. Deion Thomas chatting with the official here just to my left. As the first free throw will be off the front of the rim and out for Kayla Rice. Second one coming up. And it is in. So an 8-point lead, 83-75 the score. Outlay on the inbound, brought it into Kelly Boyle up the near side. Takes a fall as she crossed the timeline, had it knocked away in the process, and UIS able to get possession. Getting to it in a crowd there was Kayla Rice. And now it'll be Prairie Star possession inbound near side. See if they called a jump ball there, I think.
Hey, you two don't move that direction. Just set one for Julia coming for the ball. KR, set one for Julia.
So an 8-point lead.
There we go.
The sun right now is shining very brightly, and the reflection through a window here is extremely bright off the floor just in front of me. Got to shield my eyes as we have a whistle here. Foul on Aubrey Leonard. That's her 4th of the game. And to the other end, more free throws. 18.3 remains. And now it'll be Julia Mingus to the line for the Prairie Stars, looking to make it a 10-point lead with 2 made free throws and the first one around the rim and in. One more on the way. And that one, a line drive, and he is right there. 85-75 Illinois-Springfield. Lakers into the front court as Aubrey Leonard angles right. Made contact here in a foul, I believe, on Mingus. Yes. Mingus, that'll be her 5th of the foul. Second Prairie Star to foul out of the game. Alyssa McDaniel fouled out with 2:13 remaining with 2 points. Now Mingus will exit with 6 points. She leaves with 14.2 remaining in the game. So now we'll have free throws coming up for the Lakers. Again, 14.2 remaining. 85-75 is the score. And Aubrey Leonard to the line for the Lakers. Aubrey is 1 for 1 from the line at an early second half 3-point play conversion, which she connected on, and she hits the first free throw here. One more coming up. And off the right rim and out. And the rebound defensively to Allison Wheeler, and then a foul.
There you go, knock it down, 2-3.
This will be on Marie Outlay. Her 4th, and more Prairie Star free throws coming up now with 12.3 remaining in the game. So here's Allison Wheeler to the line, and Wheeler drills the first free throw. She's now 2 for 3 from the line this afternoon. One more coming. That one is in. So an 87-76 lead. Quickly into the front court, Aubrey Leonard. Under 10 to go in the game. Leonard down the lane, lays it up too hard off the glass. Then it clanked off the right side of the rim and out. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It'll be Illinois-Springfield with the ball. They'll run out the time. And the Prairie Stars will claim victory here this afternoon. Here's Kayla Rice into the front court, and that will wind down the final seconds. And there's the buzzer. This game has come to its conclusion. Good effort by the Lakers again, but they fall short. As your final score, Illinois-Springfield 87 and Roosevelt 76. Lakers fall to 1-6 on the year, and Illinois-Springfield falling to 4-6. Taking a look now at leading scores for this game. Well, check out the stats overall. And for Illinois-Springfield, leading the way was Kayla Rice with 22. Then it was Kennedy Osterman with 20. And then Alandon Simmons 15. Molly Knight with a dozen. Then rounding it out, it was Wheeler with 7, Mingus with 6, and then 3 in the game for Libby Blythe, and Alicia McDaniel had 2 points, and Brooke Spichalski played briefly at the end of the first half, 2 minutes, did not score. For the Lakers, they were led in scoring by Marie Outlay with 19. Then it was Kelly Boyle with 12, and then Isabella Pita, a double-double today, 12 points, 17 rebounds. And it was Aubrey Leonard with 14, Isabel Lindo with 13. And then rounding it out, Ava Brandenburg 4, and Bryn Ketcher had 2. Urick and Lukic both playing but not scoring for the Lakers. Shooting stats today. Roosevelt 25 of 70, 35.7%. They were 5 of 28 from three-point range and 21 of 26 from the foul line. Illinois-Springfield 28 of 53, 52.8%. 8 of 15 from 3, 23 of 35 from the foul line. Rebounding today, a 39-32 advantage for Roosevelt as it turned out. Turnovers today, 21 for Illinois-Springfield, 19 for the Lakers. And again, as we've been mentioning, the Lakers will be back in action on Tuesday night at Upper Iowa. And we will not have that game for you here on our YouTube channel, as we'll be with the men's team, but we'll be with you again on Saturday afternoon back at the Goodman Center in downtown Chicago. It'll be Roosevelt going up against Lewis University in the non-conference matchup. And we'll be on the air Saturday afternoon on our video streaming platform, Flow College. Again, our great thanks to the UIS Sports Information staff here for their great hospitality. Had a great time coming down to Springfield. And our thanks to all of you for tuning in. Hope you'll join us again throughout the week or on Saturday for women's basketball. Final again today here from Springfield. Illinois-Springfield 87, Roosevelt 76. See you as the week goes on. Either way, until we speak to you again, this is Tom Westenfeld. Thank you for being with us. And for now, from Springfield, Illinois, we wish you all a very pleasant good afternoon.